Good morning, everybody. I am going to make a really quick tag that I saw Amy make. I've never done it, so this is real life mess up or this is real life success video. So I'm going to make one to go in this, The Farmer's Wife, this 1920s journal. And I found while I was digging, I was digging for something cobalt blue because hashtag color 2023 hosted by Tammy at Lou Frou Frou. This week was tan and cobalt blue. I don't know what cobalt blue is. I don't even know if I have it. So I have this piece of polyester. I'm going to call it cobalt blue because it's my world. And the back of this book that I got for 35 cents, Poems. It's a creative language writing book that I thought would be fun to stick in, tear the pages out and stick in for filler. But the back is blue. I'm like across the room and I'm like, oh, blue! So I might steal a piece of this. So that's what that's for. But I have this Sesquicentennial History of Iowa book, Volume 2, that I got for 35 cents. It has a library card in it. So I'm going to tear that out because before I started videoing, I thought, oh, she fits. So we're going to use it. If I can get it out nicely. Actually, you know what? I should leave it stuck. That way it's backed. It's going to be too sticky to deal with, so let's just do that. Let's just do this. Linda's Way. Oh, it's signed. What did I just do? By Donald Kimball, and it's signed by Donald Kimball. Well, there went the value. No, there's no value in it. I don't think he's anybody famous. So, I'm going to set this somewhere that it's not in the way. Haha. You should see my desk. It's disgustingly a mess. Turn that over in case there's names on it. I'm going to cut this out. I should have went back and watched Amy's video. I got stuck on Instagram. I went to look at my comments and all that, and, you do the thing. And oh, it's snowing. It's raining, too. The cat's at the door. Real life. So there's that. And I was chatting with Amy a little bit, and I said, I gotta go. I want to make your people thing. I've seen her do it before. She actually sent me one once. So these, gosh, 1995 was when it was checked out, so it's not old. I'm going to assume I can just make her be the library lady. So we want her to be about there, I suppose. Down in. I can put her right above borrower's name. That's where she's going. Right above. Actually, let's do it like this. Guess I need to watch where I'm putting my glue. It's not going to be on anything. Let's see. Right above borrower's name. That is cute. Didn't that work out good? Yeah, that's right. I just thought I did a boo-boo. I need to eliminate this, because this goes down in, right? I need to eliminate this thing. There's that. So that will go down in. I did it! I'm so proud of myself. So I'm going to tuck this under because this is kind of cool. I don't know who those people are, so we don't care. But this is kind of a neat picture. So I'm going to save that. Throw that over there in the throw that over there pile. So I could cover this, or I could leave it, or I could put something really fun. Oh, come on, pick up. I could put a ruffle. This is the weirdest feeling 1970s fabric ever. Where's my, you know what? I've lost my sewing scissors. And I covet those things because I ruin them and then I don't buy new ones. There they are. Oh, honey, I love you. Mwah. Naughty things hiding from me. Let's not make a real wide one. Gosh, when I was in high school, I took home ec every year because, you know, easy A's. Well, for me, it was easy A's. So I did the 1, 2, 3, 4. I was in the, what do they call it? FHA, which was a club, I guess. Like FFA, but FHA. Future Homemakers of America. Well, you wouldn't get by with that name now, would you? The women's slippers would rebel. I wonder if they still have that. I don't think they do. This would be the Library of Congress and all that, wouldn't it? Maybe I should put it across the bottom. No, it wouldn't work. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. So, Fabri-Tac. Oh, I should sew it. I'm going to give her a ruffle. A ruffle to be proud of. I should ask my library if they have any of these old cards anymore. Now, how am I going to do this? Let's see. Just might be that they have a box of them down under somewhere. Wouldn't that be fascinating? To have the real deal. Okay, Color Combo 2023. We are underway again. I really love doing this challenge. I regret that I never started it sooner. Not that you can't go back. You could go backwards and work on them, but I look forward to all the new ones. Amy's going to do the new one. She's working that all out. So that will be fun to do every week. I think the problem comes from trying to do too many things. And then you just can't. It becomes pressure and not fun. Definitely that's what it is. Pressure to keep up. I still watch Roxy's weekly challenges. I think what I watched last night, I watched her and she was on, I actually liked what she did too. She's on week, I don't remember what the number was. She's got one more to go, and then it's the, you know, she's going to take a couple weeks off for the new year. So maybe I'll start hers too. That'd be 3 challenges. That'd be enough. Roxy's are, well, they're all easy. Roxy's is really simple. She always uses book pages. So maybe I will do that. Those 3. Put a little glue under here. I don't like how that's playing. I suppose if you picked a challenge or day and just incorporated it in a journal you're working on, you know, like Monday would be, well, I guess it depends on what day they come out with them too. How's that? There's my cobalt, all crickety and everything, janky. Let's say janky. There, it's not going to move now, it's down. Okay, there's that. Now maybe I should put something. I do have this. I made this with a napkin. I painted, what did I do? I put Mod Podge on it maybe? There's some blue. Maybe I'll do that. That's what I'll do. Let me see. I guess I'll Mod Podge it on. If I have a brush. And I don't. Oh yes, I have this. It's not really what I would use, but we will use that. That'll work. Okay. And it's all, I don't know what I put on it. I can't remember. Oh, I'm hungry. I think I'm going to go in the house because I'm in the addition. I'm going to go in and make some homemade bread. It's just rainy and drizzly and cold, and it just sounds good. Let's turn that over. Let's see. Maybe I'll cut it. Oh, don't stick. Please don't stick. Well, that was an easy one. That was kind of fun, Amy, at the Crafty Cat on Etsy at Crafty Cat USA. She makes some fun journals. And her kits are amazing. Okay, I'm going to go over the top of this. I can put that lid on. How did I get so efficient today? Yes, I love to bake homemade bread. I've been baking homemade bread since my home ec years. Every year at Christmas, I do this one. It's called, I suppose you could probably Google it. It was in my, it was actually in the cookbook that I used in my one journal of Joey Cardmaker's kit. Let's Be Jolly. I used my 1974 Betty Crocker cookbook, and there was a recipe in there that I made my senior year with our home ec room cookbook, and I was in I graduated in 73. So I used that cookbook to make this candy cane coffee cake. So you bake the bread, let it raise, you punch it down, you divide it into 3. So you have 3 balls of dough. So each ball, you take it and roll it like this to a long, thing of dough. So you have 3 of them. Pinch them together. I'm just telling you because I've done this every year for 40 years. And you braid it. So then, no, that's not that one. That's a different bread. This one, you roll it out into wide strips, and you take your scissors and you cut. And I use strawberry jam to go down the middle. Then I crisscross all the way over the dough till you cannot see the jam at all. You tuck the ends under. You pick it up, you put it on your parchment paper, and you bend the top in the shape of a candy cane. It's called candy cane bread. Okay, there's my number 1. That's my first one. And that's the back, borrower's name and her. I'm just going to leave the back because this might be glued on. So let's get her out of there. Oh, please don't be glued down. Women don't be glued down. Women are free now. Woohoo! You're free. There. Okay. There's my first one. Cobalt blue. Tan and cobalt blue. There's one. So anyway, I don't know. I'm just rambling. I am just rambling today. Look at my coffee. My coffee came from Mexico. My daughter-in-law brought me back a big bag. Her dad is with her brother and her dad farm it and roast it, which to me is so foreign because, you know, I mean, we grow corn and soybeans, so why can't they do that? But that's what they grow and do. I have more library cards. Should I do another one? That was kind of fun. Amy, I love you. That was fun. Where's my other ones? Oh, gosh. But anyway, let's see. I can't put my head around where they're at. She brought me coffee back. And it's a light roast. I'm going to ask her because I made some the other day and my son goes, this tastes like water. Which means I make really light coffee anyway. Which means your coffee sucks in his language. He doesn't like my coffee. Your coffee sucks. He doesn't say that to me. He would never. He just says, this is like water. Well, I like creamer with a little coffee, okay? Okay, I'm not seeing my tags. I'm not in the mood to make one because I want to go make some homemade bread now. What is something else I could do? So I'm not going to do her. She's on back burner. There's my, and she's going to go in here. Let's get rid of that. That's got glue on it. I'm going to put her in this. And she can be part of the family. Like, you know, she's an ancestor. Speaking of ancestors, do you guys watch, any of you watch Ancestry? Ancestor Roadshow? What's it called? Ancestry Roadshow? Yeah, oh my gosh, I love that. And I have my English side. I didn't trace it. Well, I did, but it was done. You know, once you put your name in, boom, there you are. I did it in a site called genesreunited.co.uk. And it's like Ireland, Scotland, all the UK is traced there really, really well. Boy, you put in one of your ancestors' names and choo, 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 choo. It goes all the way back. So that's, my English side is way back, easy to trace. See, she could be, I should glue her on and just leave the book open. Where shall we put her? Where do you want to go, honey? You want to go right here by the recipes? Turnips with sour sauce? Oosh. That sounds like something she would have made. So let's take her out and hook this down. This would be actually be cute on a pattern page. Make sure it's down good. Do I want it on there? Or do I have a wild page? Ooh, baby, baby, you're the wild one. Ooh, right there. Look at that. How cute. I don't want to touch it. Sticky. There we go. That's it. I hope I'm in frame because I'm really not paying attention. They're having a little activity at our town, the next town over. This, you know, rural. 5 miles the other direction as the crow flies. They're having gingerbread house day at the library, and all the gingerbread stuff is all set up in stations. You just take your kid and do it. And then they're having bingo and Santa, and they have bags of stuff for the little kids, and this company called Iowa Select. It's a very large pork producer. My sons and my daughter-in-law work for them. They're giving away pork loins, and my daughter-in-law her husband, my son, works for him. He's a security alarm technician for Northwest Iowa for him. He actually travels even to Nebraska for him, but that's all he does. He's done it for 14 years, puts in security alarms in these $300 million buildings. But anyway, she said the pork loins are about $25 a piece. And anybody in the state of Iowa, they give them away all over the state of Iowa. They come in with their semi, and they're all dressed up in like red Iowa Select hoodies, and they have the hats for their people, and they just stand there, and there's Mrs. Claus waving, and they go to towns all over Iowa. North, south, east, west. All you do is drive up and get a free pork loin. They're feeding Iowa, it's called. And then they go to the Army, like the reserves and the guard buildings, and they give to every family in those guard units. It's a wonderful company. Anyway, they're doing that today, and they did it yesterday, and they're doing it again today. I'm not going to go get one because we wouldn't eat it. It would be a waste to take it. But what a cool thing, huh? Okay, there she is. It's all cute. So I'm going to put that away. There's my cobalt and blue. Set that to dry. Other thing I wanted to do is, I can't remember. So I wonder if I could take her. Mitzi gave me these. Thank you, Mitzi. I've never had any of these. Oh, I like the red side. What if I put her on this? Oh, she fits. What if I put her on this and folded it up and made a, put her in between. If I put her in between and I'm thinking, made her a, I'm going to do that actually, made a pocket out of her. Once again, I haven't found my 2 bone folders. I must need 10 so that I always have one on hand, because 2 is apparently not enough. What do they say? 1 is none and 2 is 1 when it comes to owning like a bullet in your gun. I just saw that on TV once. 1 is none and 2 is 1. Yeah, you wouldn't get attacked and only have 1 bullet. How's that? Would that work? If I glued her to this back. Well, I'm going to do that first. I'm going to work through this in my head. Let's see, what's next week? Next week is, the color combo is tan and peach. I've already got part of that figured out. I want to make a dangle out of this. Well, it's already made. This is made. I'll do a page. Is what I'll do. Put that on it. Okay, there she's on that. So if I go like, oh, I don't like that all the way up there. Hiding her. Come down a ways. Okay, I'm gonna ink it. Actually, you know what I could do? I could put a thumb thing. You could go behind her and in her. That's what we'll do. Okay. Thinking on the fly here. I made homemade cinnamon rolls last weekend, and that's just like every time I make them, I'm like, I'm not doing this again, because then I have to eat them all. I mean, other people eat them, but my son is very, lives with me. He's very disciplined is the word, I guess. Very disciplined with his eating habits. And I'm like, see it, eat it. How about just a little one? Gosh, I hope that's the middle. Yeah, that's just enough to know that there's something going on there that's a place to tuck. So this, we'll call her Time Card Sally. Time Card Sally. I don't know where that came from. I just pulled that right out of my head. Let's see. All right. This is going to be, not go in this journal. I'll put it in something else in the future. I might sit and just make a bunch of these. Okay, there's a tag. Let me see. What have I got? Let's just pretend. Oh, come on. There. Wouldn't want to put that in there, though. There's this. Oh, my word! There, I'll just leave that there. There's my tuck. And you could go behind her. I could put her on a page. Let's just do it. We got all these relatives. Let's use them. Oh, the fam is here. Let's put it in a whole nother signature in the front. Boy, I better hope that other thing's dry. I forgot about that already. Would she be cute hair? It's in the front. Oh, you know what? No, that's not a... Let's put her here. Okay, there we go. Time card Sally is going in. So I need her to be... Actually, you know what? If I go on the bottom, something could go all the way through. I'll go on the bottom and I'll go on her head. We'll hook her head down. We don't want her losing her head. Off with your head! We'll go across the bottom. And that way, you've got a good amount of tuck space. Right? There you go, girlfriend. What do I have to go in there? Oh my gosh. Coffee dyed all these guest checks too one day. A lot. If you're gonna get the mess out, do it upright. Yeah, that'll go in. See? There we go. That's not what I want in there, but it works. There, I'm going to put that in there somewhere. This is a little notepad I made at some point in my life. That'll work. Oh, that would have been cute in there. No, we don't want to hide her. There, I'll come back and fix that. That's to remember what I did. Gosh, I could make her my peach. All right, there's that. All right, we've got 2 of our ladies done. Thank you, Amy, for the inspiration. I've always wanted to make one of those, and then just seeing you do that the other day. See, the other one's gone already. I lost her. I'm like, there's a couple things I wanted to do. I keep seeing, and I'm like, that's one of them. And then I saw somebody else do something. I'm like, I'm going to go do that. Who else screenshots something so they can remember? I screenshot things. Not to copy their exact work, but just the overall idea of how they sewed something or tore something or, made it come together. It's like, this is an awesome idea. The whole thing is a community of ideas anyway, so. I lost my library lady. There she is. She's dry. It says Territory of Iowa on it. I really like that. I love that. Here she comes. She's coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Do, 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 do. There you go. Coming. Okay, I'm not Diana Ross. All right, there's that. and this. 2 of them. Guys, I'm done for the day. I'm going to go bake some homemade bread. I wish I could share it. If I could capture the smell, I would share that. But I'll pop a picture up somewhere. All right, guys. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.